Okay guys, as the title said, this is the reveal of the logo. So no further ado, let's get this box open and we'll have a little look. I do love where some people do like really good packaging and you can't get the box open. I think we're looking good. Yeah. Right, we'll open this end just here. There. Right. Okay, right, let's open this box, shall we? See what we've got. Let's yeah. Okay, lucky it didn't go too deep. It's all sitting on the top. Look at this box, it's all mess, so let's get Hoover out. Oh, look at it. Oh, God. Terrible box. Right, now you can see in there anyway. Right, let's take this stuff off the top. If it comes, yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong. Yeah. Right, let's open that bit up like that. Right, okay. Let's see what we got, shall we? What we got at the end here? Yeah. It's a 47, if you didn't already know, and this particular one is Willesden Yard. It's in distribution rail freight colours. First impressions, needs a clean. I think it's been sitting around a while, but it does look generally quite nice. It's got all the buffer bits on it, this particular one, so yeah, a bit dusty as you can see. So let's just move the boxes over there so we can put it down. So there you go, that's 47317, and that's the first one, Willesden Yard. Right, we get the second one out. Yeah, it's another 47. This one looks like it's been tried to weather it, someone at the front a little bit. Got no name on this one, but obviously it's in freight distribution markings in general. Someone's done a little bit of sort of weathering. This is 47006. Yeah, it's got all the buffers and bits. Yeah, well, pretty tidy for what it is. Yeah, okay, that's the second 47. What we got here? Oh, what? Oh look, guess what everybody? It's another 47. Yeah, this one hasn't got any buffers. Yeah, no buffers on this one. This is similar to one I've got already, which I'm selling. If you guys do check out the chat on eBay, I'm selling the same colour one as this, which is Sir Rowland Hills. Selling that one. This is 47489, and it's the Crew. It's written on the side there for you. Have a little look. Crew diesel depot. It looks quite tidy. Obviously it needs some buffers. I have got some of these type of big buffers for these. Yeah, so in general it looks quite good condition. I can't see any visible damage. This one hasn't got any tyres, so it ain't going to go very far. But that's the third one. Let's just move them along. Right, there we go. Well, you can probably still see them. Well, okay, so we've got another one here. What we got here? Oh, yeah, guess what? It's another 47. Some of these I'm going to sell on, guys, so you will see them and I'll tell you which one at the time that I'm going to move on. This will probably be one of them that I'll move on, which is 47315. Don't know where we got to, but yeah, this is the 47315. In, don't know the scheme to be honest, but it has got all the buffers. Again, it is in generally quite good condition. Can't see any damage. Yeah, this one also has no tyres, so that's something I've got to look into. Right then, what else we got? That's the 47s. I know that for a fact. Oh, right, here we go. This is 37185, and I've looked this particular model up and it has been scrapped, unfortunately. So yeah, this one needs buffers as well at one end. It's got the ovals. I think I might have some of them and all. Yeah, this one looks complete. Has it got any tyres? Oh look, everybody, it's got one tyre. Yeah, okay, bit of a bent. We can do that, can't we? Look. Yeah, it's good, Nick. It's not bad. It hasn't got the buffers there. As I said, it has there, and it's in rail freight distribution colours. Not too bad. Needs a clean. Looks generally dirty, really, rather than weathered. So I'll just give that a clean as well with the body. That's that one. Okay, what else we got? Right, this is number 6. Yeah, this is something a bit different that I haven't got, which I'm going to keep. It looks like it's, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Might be alright. Yeah, it all moves. Has this got tyres? Another one, they ain't got no tyres. Some people don't like using tyres, but I find if you don't use the tyres, you don't get the grip to pull. They just won't pull on the track. We'll see. But it's got nice condition. It's 26004. I've got to do a repair at that end. A little slight repair where the buffer goes. Got to get some more buffers, which isn't the end of the world. Yeah. And as I say, in general condition, the class 26 isn't too bad. So they're all going to be tested on the track shortly. So we'll find out what works and what don't work. I know this particular one doesn't work, so I've got to do some work on it. And this was something I wanted. But when I saw it, I thought, I haven't got one of them. And that's a class 20. You might have seen this particular one. Feels weighty. I know what sort of drive these things have got. It's a different sort of drive, so that's a challenge for me. And it's 20215 in rail freight colours. Yeah, it's not bad. So it's going to be quite interesting to see if I can get this thing to go. I know it hasn't got a prop shaft at the moment, or drive shaft, call it what you will. So we'll see if this just drags along. Although it's got, I don't know, we'll have to have a look. We'll have to see what's going on here. That turns, not that one. So we'll have to have a look. Bit of investigation on this one. But yeah, it looks alright. Right, we'll put that down. So there you go, guys. This is the 7 Lima locomotives so far. Just what we'll do now, we'll move to the layout and we'll give them a go, and we'll find out what runs and what don't. I'm going to service them all anyway, and obviously I've got some work to do to this one, and a couple of repairs to this one. Got to get some more tyres. I think I've got some tyres, might have enough for the job. But generally there they are, guys. So let's move on to the layout and see which ones work. Okay guys, here we are at the layout in my shed with the crown rain cloth. We've got a couple of bits set up there. We've got Wally on the back and we've got the flasher and Nigel on there, and we're going to use them as see what if they can pull that. The nuclear flask, and on the infield a couple of wagons, better basket ones, McVitie's, and over here we've got the culprits to try. So no, what we're going to do is do them in order. We're going to do Willesden Yard, then that one which is 06, then the Crew Diesel Depot, then the one I don't know quite what the scheme, but it's obviously a freight scheme, and then the 37 185, then the 26 004. We know 2215 don't work, so we'll just do a separate one where we take the body off and have a little look at that ourselves and see what's involved. And yeah, no further ado, let's get these on the track and see how we get on. Well, here we are, let's give it a go, shall we guys? This is the first one, Crew Willesden Yard. We're going to pull it from the front side and then we'll swip it round, see if it likes pushing the other way. We know this one, again, although this one, to be fair, has got some worn out tyres, so it might run. We'll find out, shall we? Stick it on the layout. Right, okay, it's hooked up. Let's see if it does anything. Oh look, guys, full power. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to go. It doesn't want to move. So obviously that's going to need a full service and give it a go. We know that won't run. So there we go, that's an abandoned one at the moment. I'll leave that there. So yeah, Williamston Yard, for whatever reason, there might be a totally valid reason, I'll strip all this and then we might do a video on that and I'll see this so when we service Williamston Yard. Right, let's try 4706, see if this one will move. It's got two chances, isn't it? Let's have it motor going that way again. We'll shove that a little bit further back. This one's got plough on the front. Right. Let's not connect it for a minute. Let's just see if it's got anything, shall we? Let's move that back. See that stay there. Right, rolling down here. Let's see if we got anything. Oh look, this one. Yep. Don't want to move. Okay. There's two down that we've got to do. Right, okay, so we know that one ain't going to go. What we'll do, put that one back. I'm going to just do a test here, guys. I'll get that little 08 and put it on the track just to make sure that we have got power. Yeah, real good. So we put that on the siding. Right, then let's try the other one. We've got another one here, Crew Diesel Depot. Right, see if this one will move. I've already put the power on, just curious. Oh, we've got power on this one, guys. This one's going to move. Shock horror. We've got 1 out of the 3 so far. Right, let's see if it moves. Bear in mind it hasn't got any tyres, so I'll be very surprised if it's going to move very far. Twice. And we've got half a light on the front. Well, let's see if it'll come backwards, shall we? No. Give it a tap. Right, we'll let it see if it'll do a lap. See if it'll even pull this. Well, as you can see, it seems to run a bit. But we've got one that works. Okay, right, yeah, well, where we go, we've got 1 out of 3 that runs. Let's move that back a little bit, see if it stay there. Look at that, look. They just love to roll downhill. Well, there you go. So we have got a little bit of power out of Crew Depot. Yeah, it moves. So that's 1 out of 3 that runs. Right, now we've got the other one. Got this one here. Yeah, 47315. We'll give it a go. Again, we'll put the motor at that end. We'll connect it up first. See what we've got, if anything. Full power. Trying. Full power. Bit rubbish. Right. We're going to have to give it a stick. Tap to get it back. I think that'll be alright, but I think it needs a service. Give it a go. Let's go. Full power. So that's 2 all, guys. Noisy but runs. Yep, so 47315 is a runner. Right, let's get it disconnected from that. There you go, so that's 2 all at the moment. Right, what we're going to try now These is the 37, and we'll do the same again. We'll put this at the front. See what we got, if we've got anything. Oh. When it wants to move. Right, let's bring it back. Bear in mind, I say that none of these have got any tyres, so let's go. Well, 37185 runs, so it's a bit of a not bad. Oh, stopped over there. We'll give it a bit of a tap. At least it's trying. Give it another lap. Give it full power. And we'll bring it there. Well, yeah, that's so now we're doing alright at the moment. We've got 3 out of the 5 runners. So 37185 seems to be all good. That's a runner. Alright, now we come to the fun ones. Little Bobo Class 26004. We'll try again the same method. We'll put the motor up the front and see what we've got. See if this one will move. Difficult to get it on the track. The wheels don't want to get on there, that bit. Okay, yeah, we're on the track. Let's see if we put a power. It moves. Bit of a tap to get back. Definitely needs a service. This is looking good, it's working. Give it half power. Yeah, so 26004 is a runner. Bit of repair to do on the buffers, but other than that we'll do another lap with it. Yeah, that's a worker runner. Very similar to the Class 33. You're very pleased. Well, that's the runner. So we get it off. Who loves some of these hooks? They don't like letting go. Look, won't let go. There we go. Right, what I'm going to try and do is flip it round the other way, this particular one, because we've got a bogie that seems quite loose on the front. Chassis seems to be all there, but it just seems to be not brilliant. Right, we'll bring it back. Beans. Right, okay, I don't think we'll get anything out of this. I really don't, but we'll just for the hell of it put power to it and just see if we've got anything at all, noise from the motor or anything. That would be nice. Yeah, we've got nothing from the 20. So I've got to look into that one, everybody. Check the 20 out, find out why it ain't got no power. It's full power, nothing happens, so we'll have to stick that on the rolling road and have a check. So there we go. So that concludes the runners. As I say, out of all of them, they're not bad. We got how many did we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5. Hang on. Yeah, 5 out of the 7. So it's not bad going. We knew this one's a bit wouldn't run because I've been told it hasn't got the prop shaft, so I've got to deal with that. But other than that, we're all good. So yeah, okay, let's move on and we'll have a little quick look at this one. We'll take it to bits and see what's inside. Okay, here we are at the infamous Class 20 that's got issues. So right, no further ado, let's take the body off. I know that you have to pull these out, same as like they do on the 47s. Quite a good way really, just makes the body more rigid. Some people like the buffer idea where you push them in there, some don't. Off would be nice. There we go. I think we've got it. Yeah, I think we've got it. Right, here we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, we haven't got anything here. What we got here looks like that wire. Well, I'm trying to see why we haven't got any power to the motor at least. Yeah, we can see what we've got. What we got here? What this bit here? What's this? Okay. Not quite sure how this thing works. But yeah, that motor free. Yeah, the motor feels free. Yeah, we can put power to them two, and in theory it should run this. That's what I'm guessing. The wire bits all look pretty good. This thing, I don't know what the hell that is, to be honest. But we didn't have anything on the track, which is unusual. So what we'll have to do is we can turn you round. Move that out of the way. We can turn you round, and where we've got our track, we can put it on here on the temporary and see if we can get any luck out of it there, and see if we can make the motor spin. Then at least we know all we need to do is the little shaft. This all bogies all seem to move nicely. That bit that is on seems to move nicely. So we have got power now, everybody. So what I'll do is I'll give it lots of gun on there to see if we get any life out of the motor, or then we'll take the connectors off and touch the wires and see what happens. At worst it'll make a pop noise or try and do things. So no further ado, we'll put that little old bobo, we'll put that there, and in theory this thing this little motor like that. I think it might be bogey related. Yeah, could be bogey related. It's trying. Yeah, we got them on the wheels, so it's just a matter. These don't seem too clever. Yeah, move the wires a bit. Okay, so we've established it works, everybody. So what we'll try and do is return you back round, and we'll have the bottom motor bogey off, or the power bogey, and we'll see what we can do here, because it yeah, look, you see there in the middle there we've got like a little sort of slot bit. These seem a bit rubbish, so we'll have a look, we'll see what we can do. Don't know yet, so I've got to try and push the bogey out. I have got some long nose little pliers, we can try those. We've got some little ones here, look, we've got some little pliers here. So what we'll try and do is we'll squeeze it up just that little bit, see if we can get the bogey out. Yeah, like that. And we'll have a little look, see what we've got, Cool, I look a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Look at that. Is that it? Yeah, they're horrible, aren't they? Oh. Don't look like they touch a lot, do they? Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird? It's a strange looking motor bogey. Yeah, right, let's turn this on its side, and what I might have to rest that there, like that, because these are weird. yeah, it looks like not really touching much, so we might have to bend them out a little bit and see what we can do with the things. So what we'll do is we'll get one of my soldering irons out and we'll undo the power soldering bits. The one on the what's that one? This one. What's this one here? Yeah. That goes on that side, this one goes this side. Alright, okay. Let's see if we can. Yeah, not much hold them on, everybody. Let's have a little look. Isn't that weird? Right, okay. Come back to me once I've had a little look and then I'll show you what I've done to it. Okay, here we are. As you can't even hear it now. With a little bit of help from a little piece of that at each end of the bearings for the can motor. This is still not 100%. Still got to check it out. But at the moment you can probably see it. So quiet. Bit there. But that's barely turning there, guys. Yeah, we've still got issues here. Basically, you've got the metal that it basically sits over like that over the actual axles. A little bit rubbish. We'll have to find out as we go. Once I've got this ordered, so hopefully we can get the prop shaft done, and then we can try and make it run and see what happens. So it's a project ongoing. We've got the motor to sort of go. You wiggle this about a little bit and it's not very good, but you wiggle it around, touch these though. So yeah, it's a little bit not sure. I've cleaned them up best I can to try and do what we can, but yeah, I've never dealt with one of these, so it's new. I don't mind the challenge. If I can get the front bogie to have better pickups, I'll be a lot happier, because it just seems a bit rubbish, the pickup idea. I don't know if you can modify it and put a different bogie on the front to make it run. I have got another double one. Might better do it, I don't know, we'll have to have a look. But as I say, well, there you go. I think it's going to be going well fast with that sort of speed. So with that can motor, I don't think you have to need a lot of power. That's full power. We go right down to barely turning. So quiet now, with a little bit of oil. Lovely jubbly. So we'll stop that one there. There we go. So that's the 20 in progress. Here we go. So the first one we tried was this one, 47317 Williston Yard. I'm keeping this one, but this one, if I can try and get the angle, you might be able to see it. Let's do it this way. You look, I've put a CD motor in it. I don't think there's anything really wrong with the motor, but I did have a brand new CD motor in there. So yeah, I've put that in there. So it's got a CD motor. We'll put it on the layout so you can just see it working. Now this was the first one that didn't run, so we'll put it on the track and quickly do a lap. I'm only going to do one lap, so you guys can see them working. They're all still a bit lima noisy, even with the CD motor in it. But okay, with the accompaniment on the back. So let's just do a lap. Quickly go around, let it come past us. Right, we'll bring it in. And we'll go on to the other one that didn't run. Okay, here we are. This is the other one, 47006, and we'll just make sure we're attached. Slightly weathered, and we'll do 2 laps. Pick you up. And this is the standard, just been serviced, fully serviced. Runs really great. It's very dirty, mechanical wise. And this particular one is for sale, so if you want to have a look, it's on eBay. I'm selling it. You bring it home. Yeah. Well, put that there in departmental scheme. So brilliant runner now. Again, service like the other one. And this one also is for sale if you're interested. Check it out on eBay. Just type in class 47 or Lima class 47 and you'll see these. There's 3 of them. Well, actually 4. I'm selling one of my existing, which is the Roland Hill Parcels Red. I can bring 315 in. Very successful runner. Sweet as a nut. So let's move it out, shall we? This also is for sale. Check it out on eBay. Sweet as nut, look, only on about quarter power. Runs really well. Bring it home. Now 37185, so let's get it to connect up, be nice. Well, I think we've got it now, so let's just move it out, send it on its way, and there the other one is 2604, all serviced, repaired. They had a problem with the buffers, they've been done, so it's all good, they're all good. Oh, hang on, it stopped. Over there, always a sticking point, give it a little bit, there we go, might give it a little bit more oomph. Here comes 185, just a little bit more power, and we're back. Come back to 26004 in a minute. Here it comes. Yeah, it runs really well, all fully serviced, but like I say, I like my 37, so. Right, here we go. We'll feature now the 26. Here's the 26. Like I say, I fixed the buffers. Cleaned it up. Lovely little motor. Lovely, look at that. We'll please let it disappear behind the thing. There we go. So what we now do is we'll bring in the 37185. Bring that one in, lovely. And what we'll do, we'll bring in its counterpart, 26004.